the number 19. This piece is called Section 2, 16 Black People Dream, or S2, 16 BPD. I dreamt that I seen white adults and white children play games on the bench. Next thing I remember about this dream was that now I witnessed or was inside a public school gymnasium. I was in the gym with a small group of people, and there was a white man who might have been some kind of coach. I spoke to this white man about the gospel. Then I seen a group of black men enter the gymnasium. These black men held machine guns in their hands. These black individuals said they were on a hunt to kill other black men. After I heard what these black men said, then I immediately exited the gymnasium. Next, I observed these same black men who were in the gymnasium with me were now in Manhattan. These men stood in front of the Empire State Building. Then these individuals finally found a group of unarmed black men. The men who held guns in their hands fired upon the unarmed black men. Before I left this dream, I heard an armed black man make a joke while he shot a black male who emerged from under a parked car. And this person said with the gun, "Niggas are popping up everywhere." The next letter in this section is the letter C. This is section 2, letter C. There's 11 dreams in this piece that begins with the letter C. There's 5 dreams about the clock building. There's 5 dreams about comets. And there's 1 dream about chickens. The first number in this piece is the number 1. This piece is called section 2, 1 Clock Tower Dream, or S2, 1 CLD. In the month of February 18, 2002, I recorded this dream in my dream book. In this vision, I seen the clock tower, which is located in Brooklyn. In this dream, I sensed something bad would happen to this building. This dream came with a sense of unbelief. The next number in this piece is the number 2. This piece is called S2, 2CLD. In the month of June 14, 2002, I recorded this dream in my dream book. This is the second time I had this dream that involved the clock tower. This dream showed me a small white airplane which circled the clock tower, but somehow I sensed the pilot of this plane had lost control. Then this plane began to descend upon the crowd of people below. The atmosphere in this air was not charged with a great deal of fear, because I sensed the American people expected another terrorist attack. Then I noticed that people ran into parks that were also below the clock tower. Then I witnessed in this dream some kind of tunnel that had crumbled into pieces. This event took place in the daytime. The next number in this piece is the number 3. This piece is called Section 2, 1 Comet Dream, or S2, 1 CMD. In the month of December 1st, 2004, I recorded this dream in my dream book. Somewhere in September 2004, I had a dream or vision that scared me. This vision I had was about a comet. This comet crossed the night sky. This particular comet was very big, and it was very visible in the night sky. I believe the appearance of this comet occurred in the spring or summer. This comet had a big head, and it had a very wide tail. Moreover, I believe I seen the moon hit by debris that spewed out of this comet tail, or maybe the moon might have been hit by several meteors. Then I seen the moon eject rocks off its surface. And I have a drawing about this dream. As you see here in this dream, I seen the comet, and like I said earlier in this dream, the comet had a very wide tail and had a very big head. And once again in this dream, I seen the moon hit by some type of debris, I believe that came out of the comet's tail, or it could have been meteors that collided into the moon. The next number in this piece is the number 4. This piece is called S2, 2CMD. In the month of December 10th, 2005, I recorded this dream in my dream book. In this vision, I noticed it was early morning, or maybe late in the evening. Then my eyes beheld something in the sky. I seen a tiny little star-like object in the sky. that was next to other stars. The small white star-like object began to turn brighter than the other stars around it. This bright object began to grow a white tail that looked like a tail of a comet. I said to myself, oh my God. Then I ran into the streets so I could tell people in the streets to repent of their sins. Then the next thing I seen in this dream was this star-like object, which had just grown a white tail, was now accompanied with other star-like objects that also displayed a white tail with stream behind them. Then the next thing I recall in this dream was that I seen a black woman inside a bank or some other kind of facility, and I also seen an overweight policewoman or security guard inside this building. And suddenly this female officer fell on her rear end because this facility shook back and forth for a few seconds. Then fear and disbelief filled the area or filled the air inside this building. Then frantically I asked people around me what was today's date. No one answered my question. So then I gone out into this building's lobby so that I could find out what was today's date. When I arrived into this building's lobby, I discovered a small date plaque which was disheveled because of the little earthquake which had just taken place inside this facility. But I was still able to make out what the date might have read in this dream, or what the date might have read on this plaque. I think the plaque read December 24, 15, or 15 December 24. Then the electricity had gone out inside this building. And I have a drawing of this dream. And like I said earlier, I've seen a star-like object. Then the star-like object had grown a tail. And then the last thing I noticed that this star-like object was accompanied with other star-like objects that also had a tail behind them. The next number in this piece is the number 5. This piece is called S23CMD. In the month of July 31st, 2006, I recorded this dream in my dream book. Today I had another vision that showed me a comet or meteor that appeared around a crescent moon. This vision I had might have taken place at night or late evening. Furthermore, I felt as if I was in another country or in another state. Then I seen mostly white people run into the subways or into some other kind of underground refuge. Then I sensed that this event took place in spring or in summer. And I have a drawing of this dream here. As you see here, what I said earlier, well, in this dream, I seen a comet which appeared next to a crescent moon, and later I seen this comet swirl around this crescent moon in this particular dream. The next number in this piece is the number 6. This piece is called S24CMD. In the month of September 5th, 2006, I recorded this dream in my dream book. I found myself in a kitchen with my father. It was nighttime and it was semi-cloudy outside. Then I looked out the kitchen window and I seen the moon, and then from nowhere a comet appeared in the night sky. After I beheld the comet in the sky, I then ran into my room to gather my dream book so I could show my book of dreams that contained several entries and drawings I made about comets to my father. Then I finally retrieved my book of dreams. So then I proceeded to show my father the number of times I prophesied in writing about the arrival of comets. Then I heard an audible voice say to me, the year 2013. P.S. I told someone in this dream that this particular comet I seen in this dream will hit the moon, and fragments from the moon will ricochet towards the earth. And I have a drawing of this particular dream here. As you see, like I said, in this dream, I looked out a window and I noticed a comet next to the moon in this dream.